Dear students, I, Mr. Vishal Shah, Assistant Professor, Krishna Institute of Pharmacy, Karad, once again welcome you all to this my YouTube channel. Now, in previous video, we have seen the introduction related to the pharmaceutical analysis. In this video, we will be studying in detail about which are the different course content that is present in this theory syllabus of this pharmaceutical analysis. Just we will see the overview of total syllabus, means which are the things that we are going to study in this whole semester. Now before that, if you have not watched my previous video, then you can watch my previous videos, and if you like the content of this channel, then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, similar to our previous lecture, as we have seen before proceeding the lecture, what are the learning outcomes of this session. In this video also we will see what are the learning outcomes of this session. After this session, students will be able to explain various subjects that are present in semester 1, understand the pharmaceutical one analysis 1 subject, and the explain various chapters in pharmaceutical analysis 1. Already we have covered first 2 points in previous video. In this video we are going to achieve our third point, that is the explain various chapters in pharmaceutical analysis 1 theory subject. So let's begin with our this session. Now this course content of pharmaceutical analysis 1 is basically divided into 5 units. Unit 1, 2 to 5. Unit 1 is having 3 sub-chapters, that is the pharmaceutical analysis. In this, we are going to study the definition and scope of pharmaceutical analysis. Already we have studied the scope and objective of pharmaceutical analysis 1 subject. Also, we will be dealing with the different techniques of analysis. Different techniques of analysis means what? Which are the different ways by which we will be carrying out the analysis of various pharmaceutical substances. Then second major chapter that is present in this unit 1 is errors, means which are the different errors that likely to be performed by the analyst while performing the practicals related to the pharmaceutical analysis 1 subject during the drug analysis. Then sources of impurities in medicinal agents. Now this is very important. Sources of impurities means what? As these substances that are provided to a person and which will directly have the effect on the health of that particular person. So these drugs or pharmaceutical product does not show any side or adverse effects, maximum side effects you can say, because if you take particular drug in major quantities, then definitely it will produces the side effects. So in low concentration, these drugs does not produces the side effect, and major side effects that are produced by a drug are maybe due to the impurities. So there are various sources are there from which these impurities are incorporated into the substance, and that's why it is necessary to identify which are the different sources of impurities, and then we have to tackle these impurities. So in first unit, which is very basic, and we will be dealing with the introductory part related to this particular chapter. After this, second unit is the unit which is dealing with the volumetric analysis. Now, in previous video, I have said during the objectives that in this syllabus we will be studying with the volumetric and instrumental chemical analysis. Volumetric analysis and instrumental chemical analysis ये दोन पार्ट्स होते हैं एनालिसिस के, जिसमें मेजरली ड्रग्स को एनालिसिस और ड्रग सब्सटेंसेस को एनालिस किया जाता है. सो you are familiar with the volumetric analysis also. In your 12th level, you may have performed various titrations. Titrations means what? We are taking one chemical into the burette, which is the solution. We will be taking another substance in the conical flask, and gradually, with the help of the indicator that is added into the conical flask, we will be adding the solution that is present in the burette in small quantities, and after color change is observed. So this is nothing but the volumetric analysis. इसमें हम क्या करते हैं, जो भी सॉल्यूशन ब्यूरेट से ऐड करते हैं उसका वॉल्यूम चेक करते हैं. इसमें प्रिंसिपल क्या होता है, जो भी कंटेंट हम कोनिकल फ्लास्क में लेते हैं दैट इज़ योर अननोन सब्सटेंस, उसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन हमें मालूम नहीं होता. उसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन मालूम करने के लिए हम ब्यूरेट से सॉल्यूशन ऐड करते हैं जिसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन हमें मालूम होता है, एंड उसके हिसाब से जितनी क्वांटिटी हमारे जो सॉल्यूशन ब्यूरेट में है उसकी लगती है, उसके हिसाब से बाय यूजिंग डिफरेंट फार्मूलाज वी आर कैलकुलेटिंग द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ द कंटेंट दैट वी हैव प्लेस्ड इन द कोनिकल फ्लास्क. एज हियर वी आर गोइंग टू मेजर द वॉल्यूम. इसमें हम ब्यूरेट में जो सॉल्यूशन होता है उसका वॉल्यूम चेक करते हैं. दैट्स वाई सच अ टाइप्स ऑफ द एनालिसिस आर नोन एज द वॉल्यूमेट्रिक एनालिसिस. बेसिकली वॉट एवर दिस यूनिट्स दैट आई हैव टोल्ड यू, दिस units are basically are related to the volumetric analysis, that is the second unit, third unit and fourth unit is related to the volumetric analysis, and further they are classified. Volumetric analysis is also divided into various types like acid base titration, as you can see over here. Acid base titration means what? Here we are going to perform the reaction between the acid and the base, जिसमें रिएक्शन जो होता है एसिडिक सब्सटेंस एंड बेसिक सब्सटेंस में होता है, विच इज़ कॉमनली नोन एज न्यूट्रलाइजेशन रिएक्शन. Also, second type of the reaction that is observed in the volumetric analysis is non-aqueous acid-base titration. Now, what is the difference between the aqueous acid-base titration and non-aqueous acid-base titration? In aqueous acid-base titration, we are using water, and in non-aqueous acid-base titration, we are not using water, means organic solvents are used. That's why these types of titrations or the reactions are known as the non-aqueous acid-base titration. So volumetric analysis is divided into 5 parts. Out of that, first 2 are acid-base titration and other one is the non-aqueous titration. So ये जो 2 पार्ट्स है वॉल्यूमेट्रिक एनालिसिस के, एसिड बेस टाइट्रेशन एंड नॉन एक्वेस टाइट्रेशन, हम सेकेंड यूनिट में स्टडी करने वाले हैं. आफ्टर दैट यूनिट 3 इज हैविंग द वेरियस वॉल्यूमेट्रिक एसिड टाइप्स लाइक प्रेसिपिटेशन एंड कॉम्प्लेक्सोमेट्रिक टाइट्रेशन. प्रेसिपिटेशन टाइट्रेशन मीन्स व्हाट? इन दिस टाइप्स ऑफ द टाइट्रेशन व्हेन वी ऐड द कंटेंट फ्रॉम द ब्यूरेट, हम जो ब्यूरेट में कंटेंट और सॉल्यूशन होता है जो हम कोनिकल फ्लास्क में ऐड करते हैं, जब हम वो कंटेंट ऐड करते हैं सडनली देयर विल बी प्रेसिपिटेशन ऑफ सब्सटेंस विल टेक्स प्लेस, मीन्स सॉलिड फॉर्मेशन विल टेक्स प्लेस इन द अवर कोनिकल फ्लास्क, एंड दोज reactions are known as the precipitation reactions, and the type of the volumetric analysis is known as the precipitation titration. So unit 3 में हम precipitation titration, complexometric titration and gravimetric analysis के बारे में जानकारी लेने वाले हैं. Gravimetric analysis means what? It is another type of the analysis which is not part of volumetric analysis. Just you can remember, as I said, there are only 5 types of volumetric analysis are there. One is the acid base titration, second one is non-aqueous acid base titration, third one is precipitation titration, fourth one is complexometric titration. So these are the, and fifth one is the oxidation reduction type of titration. So these are the various types of volumetric analysis are present. Gravimetric analysis, in which we are going to determine the weight of substance. जिस तरह वॉल्यूमेट्रिक एनालिसिस में हम वॉल्यूम मेजर करते हैं, उसी तरह ग्रेविमेट्रिक एनालिसिस में हम सब्सटेंस का वेट मेजर करते हैं. So that is the difference between the volumetric analysis and gravimetric analysis. When we are going to study with the first chapter, we will in detail see what is the meaning of gravimetric analysis and volumetric analysis. Just for instance, you can understand which are the contents that we are going to study in this particular syllabus. Now, unit 4 is dealing with the redox titration. As I said, this is the fifth type of volumetric analysis, which is also known as the oxidation reduction type of titration. In redox titrations, we will be dealing with the oxidation reduction reactions. That's why they are known as the redox titrations. This is the important type of volumetric analysis because most of the drugs are analyzed by using the redox titration. Now in this unit we will be studying concept of oxidation and reduction. You may know what is the meaning of oxidation reaction as well as the reduction reaction. Oxidation reaction is nothing but the addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. This definition you may have studied, but in addition to that, oxidation is nothing but the loss of electron and reduction is nothing but the gain of electron. So these concepts related to the oxidation and reduction that we are going to study in this particular chapter. Then there are various types of oxidation reduction titrations are there, like stereometry, iodometry, iodometry, bromometry, dichrometry, and titration with the potassium iodide. So in detail we will discuss these particular types while we are going to study the redox reaction. And then the last unit that we are going to study, which is related to the electrochemical methods of analysis. In this, now this is the another part of analysis or analytical chemistry. Now volumetric analysis, in volumetric analysis we are going to perform the analysis of drug or a substance with the help of the manual determination, means no any instrument is involved, and due to which certain errors that are incorporated while performing the volumetric analysis are more, because there is a problem related to the accuracy and precision. That's why electrochemical analysis methods are very important methods where there are chances that we can minimize the errors that are incorporated in the volumetric analysis. So three techniques that we are going to study in this particular syllabus, that is the conductometry, potentiometry and polarography. So these are the various electrochemical techniques. Conductometry, where we will be measuring the conductance. Potentiometry, where we will be measuring the potential difference, and with the help of this we are going to determine the end point, that is the, like in case of volumetric analysis we will be using the indicators to check whether our reaction is complete or not. Similarly, these various instruments are used in the electrochemical methods to check whether the reaction is complete or not. That's why precision and accuracy is more. So these are the various 5 units that we are going to study in this particular our first subject, that is the pharmaceutical analysis 1. So thank you. If you have any queries related to the pharmaceutical analysis subject, please contact me on my mail ID, that is the shahavishalvi99@gmail.com. And if you like the content of my channel, then like my videos, share with your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.